Hi, all my first and second graders. Welcome to week 4 of our remote learning and digital art studio. This week we have a little bit different assignment for you. So instead of creating an artwork this week, you're going to be writing your artist statements this week. So what I'm going to have you do, and I'll explain here in the directions later, is when you log into your Google Classroom, which you already have, and you go to this week's lesson 4 with Monday's date. And of course, you don't have to do it on Monday. Whenever you fit it in the week is fine. You will see the directions here. Hopefully we have read through these directions, but I'll go over them for you now just in case. You're going to be picking one artwork that you did during remote learning. So anything you've done over the last 3 weeks, pick the one that you are the most proud of or your favorite one, whatever. That is what you're going to be turning in, so you don't have to do artwork this week. I mean, you can if you want to, but the assignment is just to write an artist statement about one of the artworks you've already done. So these are the written directions here, but if you click on your slide for your class, you will see the directions here. These are the questions you'll be answering for your artist statement. I've also provided a list of vocabulary words and their spelling that you can include, and also the directions, questions, and vocabulary are also in Spanish as well, if you need that. Each slide, everybody has their own slide with their name already on it. You're just going to click on that and add a title next to your name. And just to review, when you're inserting an image, you're going to go to this icon here that kind of looks like a mountain. It says insert image. You should be inserting images from your drive, because hopefully the artwork that you've been doing, you've been uploading to your art folder on your Google Drive. I'll pick this funny one I did. I made a funny face out of food, so that would be my artwork. And then in the slide below, which I've already put in there for you all, are the questions that you should be answering. So, but you have 2 options with this. You can just go ahead and start typing your answers to your questions. What did you make? I made a, oops. Yeah, my typing's not so great either. I made a sculpture of a funny face using food, period. All right, in one sentence, I answered both of those questions. Now, I used food, but I don't have to list that I used apples, avocados, tomatoes, and spaghetti, because that is obvious in the picture. So you don't have to re-explain anything. One sentence could answer this whole what. And notice I used a vocabulary word, sculpture. Why? Like, what was your inspiration? And then the behind the scenes information, remember, is just anything the viewer or your audience wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at the artwork. So it's kind of something that you learned while you were creating it, or if there's anything that you would add or change about the artwork, that's what you're going to put in that section. So you answer these questions by typing, or if you're not comfortable with typing, as I know many of you probably aren't, and that's fine. If you click, and these directions are in, actually, where is it? The directions I'm going over right now are written in slide 3 for English speakers, for English language learners, or in Spanish, they're in slide 6. So if you don't remember what I'm saying right now, they are in that slideshow. So you can click, like I said, and type next to your photograph here, or if you select down here where it says click to add speaker notes, See my cursor move down there. Now I'm going to go up to Tools. When I select that, look for the microphone. It says Voice Type Speaker Notes with a picture of the microphone. When you click on that, a microphone appears. Click to speak. So if you click on it and the microphone turns red, that's how you know it's recording your voice. And whatever you say, it will start to type down here. If you've ever seen anybody do a talk to text on their phone, it's kind of the same thing. You do have to, though, when you're answering the questions, you have to actually say the word period when you're done with your sentence, or else it won't add the period. Not that big of a deal if it doesn't work that way for you, or you forget to do that, but I will show you how we can do it that way. So one way is to type, the other way is to select down here, and then when I click this, I will just talk and it's going to type what I say. I made a sculpture of a funny face using food, period. So, whoops. So now on this slide, okay, so sometimes it doesn't hear your voice very well. So you can always go back and correct it. But that's a really easy way that you can just talk to answer the questions, and then your artist statement will be in the speaker notes under your slide. If you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can always then highlight it when you're done. You've answered all the questions and go to Edit, Cut. Oop, it disappeared. But then when you click on your slide, if you go to Edit, Paste, boom, it's right there. So either way you want to do it, you don't have to move it. I can see it just fine if you leave it in the speaker notes, or if you choose to type it up there, that works as well. But either way, all you're doing this week is inserting an image that you've done over the last couple weeks and writing your artist statement by answering these questions about your artwork. If you have any questions, you can message me through the Google Classroom. You can have your parents message me on Class Tag, or you can tell your classroom teacher during your Google Meets. They can always invite me to come back like I did last week and just sort of go over this and answer any questions face to face if you would prefer that way. All right, so that's what we're doing this week. All of your images, you said, are in the document that's attached to the assignment. That's where you're putting your artwork and your artist statements in. All right, so good luck with everything. I hope everything is going well for you guys. Missy, love you, and I can't wait to see your artwork and hear what you have to say about it. Until next time, go be artists.